What's up guys, this is Void of Just Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content, and today I have the complete opposite of the video that I was showing you as the last one, where we were playing the heroes that we are the least experienced with. It was a 4Q player play, and now you will see the video with the heroes that we actually play quite a lot, and I've chosen Lumburr because we wanted to have like a normal team, so you don't see 5 solo laners, because everyone is playing solo laners to the extent that you are not gonna play anything else. It is a normal team composition, meaning we have support, AD carry, and you name it, but we all have played the characters that we are most experienced with, and let's see how that goes. If you want to check out the video with the least experience, I'm gonna put that here up in the corner. You can click on the video link, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please put on the notifications, and if you like the video, a like would highly be appreciated, and if you've got something to say, put it down in the comments below. And now there's some build and afterwards some gameplay. Enjoy the match and have a good time on the battlefield. So guys, as you can see, I'm playing Lumburr in this game, and you know it from the thumbnail already, so this is another support video. Last time I was playing Pura, this time I'm playing Lumburr, and I'm building Lumburr full tank. You are the one who is going to engage with all your spells. You've got a lot of crazy CC, so that's pretty damn good about him. He's become a little bit better. Like, he was long time considered to be one of the worst support heroes, but this time it's a close game, but I'm fine with that. So that was the build. You just go full tank. Build whatever you want to build on tank. Just get some magic resistance and some armor in there. Arcana wise, I've got 10 times Indomitable. This is like the standard Arcana that I'm building for the max HP and some attack speed. I've got Benevolence for this triple max HP, movement speed, and HP regeneration. And I do have Skewer. You can just put something else and change Skewer, for example, to something like Crusader, for example, with armor and magic defense, as well as some cooldown speed reduction. Valence is also quite nice. You don't need Skewer in this build. That was just the build that I've been playing, so that you can refer to that. And enchantment wise, I'm going with a full Afata tree, resulting in nature's range, because we do have a lot of CC, as I said, and this ability triggers something, so you're going to inflict some damage. The rest of the build is completely tweaked around being as sustainable as possible. We've got the River Treader for some regeneration purposes. We've got Nature's Gift for some additional health points. We've got Devourer for the little but nice regeneration points whenever you assist or kill something, and we want to have our talent more often, and therefore we are using Arcane Whisper to receive an additional 15% of reduction in the cooldown of our talent. That's the build. Here's the game. So guys, this is a 4Q game, so we have the same setup as we had in the Pura game. We have one random player. This time it's Butterfly in the jungle. Everyone else is on the Discord server, the official Void of Dust Discord server. So if you want to join, come along and play with us. We always have some slots to spare. So this time I was taking the Water Talisman, because I wanted to fuel our Talanas a little bit. And I'm taking the Dash as my first ability, just in order to get the first knock-up on the enemies. It's Praetor versus Praetor. I think that's something that's so rare and so unique that I've never seen it before. That was actually quite crazy. And we do have a Richter as a support. And as I said, this time we are playing the characters that we are most experienced with. So hopefully this is going to be different than the last game. And fun fact, we played the games one right after the other. So that was so good. Like, that was really good. But now I have to move out because Praetor is on my heals. So we've got Joker and Praetor up. They're dealing a lot of damage on range, so I need to be a little bit careful. First blood. nothing to be fond of. Like, that was really not in our favor. So the rest of the team, as I said, yeah, they're playing the lanes and the heroes that they're most experienced with, so that we have a normal team composition, because otherwise, if we only have jungle characters, that would have been quite worse. Like, that could not help. Again, pretty rare outcome. Like, this is just going to be so crazy because everyone was there. Team communication wasn't that good at the beginning of the game. Luckily, Arthur is able to defend the other Arthur on the Arthur lane. That's what I want to call it. It's not the solo lane anymore. Doesn't really matter. So that first tower was really quick, like 2 minutes 30 plays. That was one of the quickest tower that I've seen in AoV history. Like, we are setting up world records here. And Joker is already level 4, meaning that he can just jump on us with his stupid poison thing. Just because I have a lot of playtime and a lot of experience with Lumburr doesn't mean that I field him in a normal game that often. Like, most of the time comes from the 3 versus 3 stuff that I've been playing, in, especially in the beginning of the game when I wanted to level up. So I'm not the best Lumburr player out there in the world. Like, the character that I've spent most games with is Arthur, second one is Liliana, and the third one is Lumburr. But as I said, most of these games are 3 versus 3. So any experienced Lumburr player will just be ashamed of what I'm doing right here. Trying to save Telenos did not work out, and I was killed here. Not. Oh my goodness! Run! It was. If not for the sake of this stupid wall, I would have eventually made my way back to the base, back to safety, but it did not turn out the way that I wanted it to. And that's the beauty of the game. Not everything works the way you are supposed to work out. So after I have like the first boot, I'm going with the tight quarters mark, so that Telenos is actually able to dish out more damage, or any other character that I'm playing with. But there was a lot of stuff going on here, and therefore I wanted to go in, knocking up Zata. Pretty strong character at the moment. Like, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel that Zata is actually pretty strong. Most of the players did not really get how he worked, and I just don't know what I'm doing. I just don't know what happened. Sacrificing myself is a mission. Guys, I hope you don't take these videos too serious. It's not a pro account, so most of the stuff is just for fun. Therefore, I'm just playing casual games all the time, and yeah, this was fun, especially. Supposed to be fun. Richter comes in, and we are a little bit behind, 4-10, 5-10 right now, with the Joker firing crazy rockets right into our faces. But the problem is I don't have built any crazy armor at all, and at this point I completely forgot to build the upgrade from the boots, or for the boots. Therefore, I completely forgot to build the Gilded Greaves. That would have been a nice increase just for the crowd control reduction. Going in here, and I'm getting him, but there's no one to follow up, so that was kind of why. There was a big why, a big question mark just above my head. I think the player who's doing best at the moment is Arthur. At least he has the lane right under his control, and I don't know, I just think that I'm playing Lumburr a lot too aggressive. but this time I just made kind of an opening. Unfortunately, the enemy team is going to follow up. Like, I should have just like babysitted my Telenas a little bit more. I think that would have been a nice addition to the game, just to be near her and protect her a little bit better and a little bit further. And there we go. That was nice combination of the abilities of Richter as well as the Flash. Of course, like, he's got the knock up, and then Joker, the Flash. Joker can follow up easily, making it quite dangerous because he just needs a little bit of a crowd control effect, and then he's going to be quite good. And here we go. Arthur goes in. Like, I take the kill. That was a really bad kill steal. It was not intended. It was not planned. I thought that Arthur has enough damage to kind of get the kill, but there was this tiny little bit missing, and then I got the kill, which was unfortunate because I don't need to be feeded. I just need to stand there and endure things. That's rock solid, so that's the plan. Good call for you people watching and dying on your screens, because I'm just feeling in so much. Is there will be one kill and then the killing spree from the enemies will be over. I will have 6 deaths, and that's that. So I'm trying to fight Arthur here a little bit. Butterfly comes in, but he's just too fast. Like, he's got all the abilities. Arthur is just so goddamn plain solid. He's just one of the best characters, especially for beginners in the game, because he's got it all. Like, he's got the full package. He's got slows, he's got stuns, he's got everything, knockups, you name it. Like, you can play Arthur any way you want to. But ashamedly, they have another Arthur on the team as well, and we're about to close the gap just about a little bit. Like, we have 9-14 so far. They've taken a couple of towers. We have done the same. The only thing where they are a little bit better is the tower in the middle. And I am just doing things again. Like, I just don't know. Richter is not being punished because of being Richter. Like, he's got this kind of cancellation abilities, can just out cancel damage with his 2. Crazy feature. Really, really good on him. And my team is trying to get the Arthur in our jungle. And yeah, he's able to defeat Telenas because he can just die through. Like, he's got the armor. That's the problem. Arthur is dealing lots of damage, and he is still being quite tanky, and that's one of his best things that he can actually achieve. He's a powerhouse in terms of damage, and on the other hand, he is able to just withstand the first blows. And there we go. Our Arthur is on the heels of the Richter and gets the kill. 10-16, so the difference gets a little bit bigger. And now we need to get the other Arthur off Butterfly's heals. I pressed my healing ability here just to make her life a little bit easier, but it's not looking great at the moment. And these are the guys that we are most experienced with. Like, these are the characters that we've played the most in the respective position. So that might just tell you something about us. I don't know. So there's Arthur again. There's not really that much that I can do against him, but Telenas is there, and she starts to build up some damage. Like, it usually takes a little bit for the AD carries to build up their damage spike. At the beginning of the game, they're not that strong, but it's always getting better and better. And now we are about to try to get the tower. Unfortunately, it does not work out the way that we wanted it to. There's a Zata here. flying around, doing stuff, doing Zata things. I just sacrificed myself here for the team so that Telenos and Arthur are able to move out and go back to base. That was the idea behind it, and our Praetor is shoving some minions into the middle tower in order to get at least something done. But yeah, the enemy is closing in. But as you can see, we have damaged the upper tower on the top lane just a little bit, but now they've got the next tower on this very lane. And I still forgot to upgrade my boots. Like, I was so psyched about the whole game that I completely forgot my build order. But you guys have the build order in my build section at the beginning of the video. So if you want to check it out, build Gilded Greaves first. It might just have helped me a little bit at the beginning of the game. Now we need to go in, and I don't know what that was. That looked quite shabby. Jumping into over walls into something like this. Sometimes I just don't understand what I do within the games. I just don't really get it. I don't know what these guys were doing. And there we go. I got one. Now I'm trying to get a second one, but he flickered over the wall quite easily. That was a good escape. Like, props to Praetor. He went just to the very core of the problem, and then he got out, and that was a good play. Like, I can't name it differently. Props to enemies every single time they do something good. Like, that's how you learn from things. He positioned himself quite good, and then he just jumped over the wall, and everything was all right. So, sad thing I did not get him, because my cooldowns are actually quite nice at the moment. Like, everything is just, it's not spammable, of course, but I don't really have a hard time doing something, and shoving me around with some Praetor skills is not really harming me anymore, because my build is just going to be a little bit more complete. Handing on some armor to Telenos here in this scene of the video, because that's my passive. That's quite nice. Like, you just hand out a small amount of armor, and of course that's going to help out your teammates. We're following Richter here, a little bit too overexposed here, so Arthur was able to get him. And there's another Arthur, and there's another Praetor. Again, he's just shoving around. Like, the main idea of this ability is just for repositioning enemies and stunning them a little bit, so it doesn't really matter. Not dealing that much damage. Now we need to close in here. Kind of trying to escape. A lot of abilities pressed. Now I do get some stuff, and I'm able to get out. And that was like super lucky, like super lucky. I'm about to die, but now the cavalry arrives, my team gets in, and we do get a lot of more kills. But as you can see, the gap is just getting bigger and bigger. Like, while we're trying to get in, stuff is just happening. And now we've on 1622. There was a difference of 5 kills before, so things are not really in our favor. Praetor is doing a great job here on doing shit. Like, he's just pressing down stuff on the tower. And finally, I've got my boots, and I missed my ability, but we got him. Thank you. Thank you, it worked, and now I need to go back. I decided to take Shield of the Lost as my last item, just to make enemies a little bit slower. That was the idea behind it, and as I'm tanky as shit right now, I thought this might just be a nice update. Like, I don't want to do anything offensively, so I've taken most of the items that work quite passively, so that I'm stacking up more armor, that I'm stacking up more things, and that was the idea behind that. So, and I'm level 15 really soon, which means that I am maxed, and the only thing that's going to decide if we win the game or not is going to be how we are managing team plays. And right now we've just taken the chance to get in this Abyssal Dragon here, killing him, and we are leaving the Dark Blessing buff for the butterfly, which is actually quite nice because she jumps in and she is just one of the heroes that's going to be in the thick of the things. As you can see, Praetor doesn't really do that much damage to me anymore, and I have, I think, only 2 items that are against magic damage, which is the Gilded Greaves as well as the Gaius Standard. So I'm well set up. Arthur is trying to escape here, and he manages to do so because he gets a little nice shield. Super annoying, like this shield on Arthur is just about to be so annoying. And I just started to set up things, like that was the intention about it, just to follow up everything. Now we've got Richter. Richter is dead. Richter is a pain in the ass right now because he has just this really good control effects with his 1, so you want him dead because then it just means that you can move more freely. Arthur is about to close in. Butterfly following up, and again and again, and you can see that the damage output isn't that great anymore, like on the enemies. Of course, now Butterfly is defeated because what am I supposed to do? Like, go in and kill myself with her? I can't really take a beat. Like, I can take a beating, but I can't really beat things. That's the problem about this complete tank build. I don't think that Lumburr is suited to be one of the solo laners or one of the warrior builds where you are able to dish out a lot of damage. Now we do get Arthur in the crowd control madness. Praetor is able to get him, and I'm able to get Praetor, we're able to get Joker, and everything is falling into position quite nicely. There's Richter using his ability, but I have been poking him down with my dash, and now Arthur is about to follow up. Shield of Loss is procced, and this is finally the fight that we've needed throughout the whole game. We nearly killed the entire team, and as you might know from my other videos, the game is over when the game is over, when you've won or lost it. In this case, we have just managed to get this one team fight that was about to be the most important one, and we won the game. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I was so psyched that I was turning my phone like crazy, but now we have scored a victory here, and that was something that we needed to accomplish. Quite a long game. Sorry guys for being that stressed out here throughout the whole. Did not cut it, did not edit it, and yeah, here comes 8-8, second best player here in the game. 23 versus 23 versus 22. Participation was so nice, 90%, more than 90%. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game, and stay tuned to more content to come. What if Does Gaming out.